Avalanche killed 8. 0 bodies recovered. But survivors tell a different story. Some claim a rogue icefall. Others describe a sudden, unnatural silence. AI-driven satellite analysis reveals strange heat signatures. They appear exactly where the climbers vanished. No human could survive in that freezing, deadly zone. The official report ignored 40% of survivor testimonies. They called the witnesses confused. But the data tells a terrifying, different story. The silence was unnatural. It wasn't just the absence of sound. It was a heavy, oppressive void. Something had taken them away. The Khumbu icefall is treacherous. It moves, it shifts, it kills, but the disaster didn't fit the terrain. The evidence doesn't match the story. Hundreds of searchers scoured the slope. They found nothing, not a single boot, not a single glove, just empty, white snow. The truth is buried deeper than the snow. Modern forensic technology is finally being applied. The secrets of 1999 are starting to emerge. Thermal imaging shows pockets of heat. They are isolated, precise, and inexplicable. This is not a natural event. This is a forensic anomaly. Before the blizzard hit, the air grew heavy. Survivors reported a low-frequency hum. It sounded like a subsonic drone. No modern equipment ever detected it. It was a sound that shouldn't exist. An expedition tent held a hidden camera, captured distorted audio during the night. The voices spoke in a language no one recognized. Later analysis showed non-human vocal patterns. It was a sound recorded in the dark. The 4 survivors who escaped share identical nightmares. They saw a shadowy figure with no face. It stood at the edge of their vision. It was always just out of reach. The horror lingered long after they descended. Everest's deadliest season aligns with global UFO sightings. April and May 1999 saw strange lights in the sky. Yet, no one connected the dots back to the mountain. The world looked up, but not at the peak. The real anomaly isn't the missing climbers. It's the survivors who should have died. Their oxygen levels dropped to lethal levels. Yet they remembered everything. This defies all known survival science. These climbers should have experienced catastrophic brain damage. Their memories should be fragmented or gone entirely, yet they recount every detail with perfect clarity. Something protected their minds while their bodies faced death. By the way, if you like this discussion, don't forget to subscribe. There are many more interesting topics coming up. Light bulb. Neuroscientists analyzing their brain scans found no signs of hypoxia, no cell damage, no cognitive impairment. Their brains functioned as if they were at base camp, not in the death zone. The medical evidence is undeniable. The only logical explanation. They were not physically present when the avalanche hit. Their bodies were elsewhere. This explains why they survived while others vanished. The mountain didn't claim them. It couldn't reach them. Everest's Khumbu icefall is a known UFO hotspot. Pilots report unidentified objects moving faster than physics allows in the area. These aren't weather anomalies. They defy known aerodynamics and energy principles. Military pilots flying near Everest have recorded objects accelerating at impossible speeds. These craft move upward at 90-degree angles, then vanish into the icefall. Their flight paths don't match any known technology. A declassified military file from 1999 mentions anomalous energy readings near Everest summit. These were buried under classified weather data. The official explanation doesn't match the recorded energy signatures. The missing climbers' oxygen tanks were found empty, but untouched. No scratches, no dents, no signs of struggle. How can tanks be completely drained without any physical impact? The official explanation fails completely. What if the mountain isn't a grave but a transport mechanism? The data suggests something is using Everest's icefall as a conduit. The anomalous heat signatures, the impossible objects, the survivors' experiences, they all point to this theory. The data suggests something is harvesting climbers for an unknown purpose. The empty tanks, the arranged gear, the selective disappearance, it all points to a systematic collection. This isn't random. It's targeted. The official explanation fails on multiple levels. Avalanches don't create heat signatures. Icefalls don't selectively target climbers. The survivors' experiences contradict the narrative. The truth is being suppressed. The evidence suggests Everest isn't just a mountain. It's a portal. Something is using the icefall as a gateway to harvest climbers. The survivors were protected because they weren't meant to be taken. Yet, the pattern continues. 12 climbers vanished in the icefall since 1953. All in April-May. The mountain remembers, chooses its victims. The question isn't if it will happen again. It's who will be next. Since 1953, 12 climbers have vanished in Everest's Khumbu icefall. All in April-May. Leaving behind no bodies, no explanations, and only a chilling pattern. A climber's journal from 1985 describes a presence, but was burned by his team after he returned, leaving behind only a cryptic message. The 1999 disaster wasn't an accident, but a test, and the survivors were left alive to warn others, leaving behind a chilling message. Everest's deadliest season isn't about weather, but about something that chooses victims, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions. The missing climber's gear was found arranged in a perfect circle, as if they were collected, leaving behind a haunting image. What if Everest isn't just a mountain, but a portal, and something is using climbers as a resource, leaving behind a chilling message? The final clue is that in 1999, the only survivor who saw the thing was the one who lived to tell the tale, but never spoke of it again, leaving behind a haunting question. Everest isn't the only one, and something is happening up there, leaving behind a chilling message that demands to be answered. What's happening up there? The data suggests that something is using climbers as a resource, and Everest isn't the only one, leaving behind a haunting question. Everest isn't the only one, and something is happening up there, leaving behind a chilling message that demands to be answered. And the truth is buried deeper than the snow. The data suggests that something is using climbers as a resource, and Everest isn't the only one, leaving behind a haunting question that demands to be answered. Everest isn't the only one, and something is happening up there, leaving behind a chilling message that demands to be answered. And the truth is buried deeper than the snow. The data suggests that something is using climbers as a resource, and Everest isn't the only one, leaving behind a haunting question that demands to be answered. Everest isn't the only one, and something is happening up there, leaving behind a chilling message that demands to be answered. And the truth is buried deeper than the snow. The final question remains. What's happening up there? The data suggests that something is using climbers as a resource, and Everest isn't the only one, leaving behind a haunting question that demands to be answered. What is the dark truth behind this event? Share your theory below and watch our next investigation. Welcome. Before we begin, hit subscribe so you don't miss our daily updates. Bell don't miss out. Subscribe today for exclusive content tomorrow. Wrapped gift.